Hey guys, it's Sadie. I want to tell you I'm so excited because if you can remember, we started this kit, and I was very excited about this kit. But um, what happened was I lost the Hall effect thing, and you know how messy my room is. So I was over by the TV cleaning, collecting. I collect the pop tops for money. Like I just collect them because they're whatever. You put them. People put them in a gallon. Okay, so I'm sitting there like there's batteries down there, and it's back behind one of the TVs. I knew it was in here, in the room, and you can tell because it has. This isn't the TO92 package. It's a little smaller. And so what happened was I ordered it again. I mean, I told you, sorry, we're going back 6 months. I'm sorry about that. I really, every project that I start on here, I really want to finish it. It's a little after midnight and it's August 9th. I'm up at night. So I ordered it again. Um, I don't know if I'm sorry you can't even see it, and then in the background it just looks terrible. I'm sorry, but I got so excited about this. So I made this, and then of course I lost the cord, but the cord is in this one. But you know what's interesting is I swear they're from the same people. Um, this is IC Station. IC Station is really good, and um, so it has two transistors, the package TO92, and then well, it has. We'll just go through it real quick because we did make it. It's here, but then I lost the main thing that makes it work. But here's something that's really disturbing if you do get this kit. And I know that I can't find anybody that makes these kits online, like this stuff. Um, it because it's kind of grade school or high school level stuff. But I think it's interesting because you can combine the kits. One of them that I made before, I put it on Instagram or something. At Fry Electronics, I got a timer circuit, and then I hooked it up to a random number generator, so it would just go. Um, um, here's one of these that they sell these all the time, and we could try to hook that up. And then here, I'm sorry, I'm I going off on. You can't even see it. Why can't? Oh my God, damn it! I'm sorry. I can't. This is so annoying. It's ridiculous. Why can't I ever get the light and sound right? I just can't. That's why I'll never ever be successful with this crap. I can never get the light. It's just so annoying. Whatever. Just forget about it. Okay, but it says this is what's really annoying about this is you know grade schoolers or people are going to buy this. Why would you have this statement in here? No, the magnet cannot remain stationary for a long time. That means it has to be swinging. It has to be swinging. It cannot be stationary for a long time, in parentheses, 5 seconds after power on, otherwise it will cause damage to the components. Why would you? I don't understand why they made it like that. So I guess what they're talking about is the two transistors, which are S 8050, which is one of the most like widely used transistors, like that 8050. I've had that in so many projects. Um, okay, so well, I'll just maybe not complain about it, but you're gonna have grade school kids and stuff playing with it. Why would you have that? So if it doesn't, if you turn it, plug it in, and it just stays there for 5 seconds, it's gonna overheat. When it says damage to the other components, obviously we're talking about them overheating because it's not moving. Why wouldn't they put something in there to alleviate that? Okay, oh, you can kind of see it. I, you know, I ever saw, if I ever, it's so annoying. Just like with the other content I make, I just can never get the light and the sound. I'm sorry. I just can't ever get the angles and the light and the sound right. It's just, you see people that make it look so easy. It's like, well, they have a camera up there. I don't know. But, okay, so let's just get back on track. I'll feel so much better when I try to make this. I got the soldering iron on, and we got the oscilloscope because I wanted to look at it. But now, so I ordered another kit of it just because I lost that Hall sensor. It's like the big saga. But look at this. It's totally like, yeah, I guess you can see it. Why can't I get that? Why can't I get that right? Oh my God. This is what's so frustrating. I'm sorry. I'm just so tired of trying to get the stupid light right. And then people say, I can't hear you. I don't know. It's just, I don't understand what, maybe I just need a new, the thing is I keep using the stupid tablet. I don't know where to put it. I don't know what to do with it. It's on an exercise bike. But as I tilt it down to get where I'm working, it's gonna fall. I just should give up. I really should just give up and just stay on Instagram and TikTok. So all you have to do is do a little selfie and everybody's happy. But I do like this. So let's just try to, I really thought this was a cool kit. And Carrie said, or somebody said, well, you never really saw a kit like that. Oh yeah, and then another thing on this, it says, look, okay, Hall sensor must be placed above metal axis of the coil, not above the copper wire of the coil, otherwise it cannot swing normally. That statement seems like it contradicts itself, because it's interesting that the people that write this aren't like, whatever. I mean, it has, what everybody does is probably just scans the little QR thing and looks at it. But what they're trying to say is like, what exactly are they saying? Here, we're going to move this because I do want you to see this a little bit better. So, sorry about that. Okay, so, Jesus, this is terrible. What is with the light in here? Like live in a cave with tons of stuff. It's just pointless. I'm sorry. I don't blame you for clicking off the video. You know what the best place is? I should just go in the bathroom. There's good lighting in the bathroom. My boyfriend makes videos in the bathroom. I'm like, why are you eating food and making videos in the bathroom? I understand now. It's like I have such an idea. Like I don't want to just say blah 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 and talk about it. You really need to see the stuff. So the reason these wires are on there is because I was gonna just hook up the hall. I think what I did was I hooked up the hall sensor, and why can't? There's gotta be a better way. Let's just try to get it. I was like facing that at the ceiling because it's gonna be in your guys' eyes. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Got 11 minutes of your life. I would be so unstoppable if. See, look at this. I want to. You know, part of my problem is this stupid tablet. I need I have a tripod, but you know what do people use tablets for? That's so 2012, isn't it? That's so 2012. The tablet. What do people do with tablets? I mean, if you're playing some kind of game. That's why it's better to. I'm sorry. That's why it's better to. Jesus. This is just terrible. I don't blame you for not liking this and unsubscribing. Oh yeah, and then Carrie told me, oh crap, it's burning. What is the? Carrie told me that it doesn't matter if you get to 1,000 subscribers. It's meaningless because you need all this other stuff. And I sitting here uninformed, thinking, oh, I just need 1,000 subscribers, and it's just pointless. I'll never. And even if I monetize it, like, what am I gonna make? I mean, look at what Fran has, and she's still not happy. So, what's the point? It's sad because we do like this, but I can see this stuff just going away. I can see, you know, I'm on Instagram, and there's people just have such cool stuff, and it's like they just make it, and it looks so cool, and it's so perfect, and I don't know. Okay, so let me see what's the fastest way to get in there. Say a VCC ground and DO. Obviously, well, and then it has like holes for it. So how do you interpret that statement? Let's read it again. I'm about ready to go back into the dryer area, the washer. Okay, A3144, which is the Hall sensor, which has it looks like it looks like the standard TO92 package, but it's just like ridiculously, like not ridiculously, but it's just smaller, but it's very interesting. I don't think that's the part that gets broken or overheated. You know, like, why would they make this knowing that the magnet cannot remain stationary for a long time? in parentheses 5 seconds, which is not a long time, after power on. Otherwise, it will cause damage to the components. Knowing that, why wouldn't they fix that? It just blows my mind. It's like, why would you design it with some kind of flaw like that? Because, I mean, are they counting on people buying it and it breaking and then buying another one just to get it to work? You know, it's kind of pointless to overanalyze this, because I mean, what is this? It's probably just a couple guys in China making the kit, putting it together, you know, making a lot of money off it. Okay, so the other note: Hall sensor must be placed above the metal axis of the coil. Okay, so let's just look at this. Okay, yeah, you can see it a little bit better. Sorry that I got upset about it. I just, you know, okay, so we have it. So that's a magnet, and then there's the magnetic coil, and it has two, Q1 and Q2 are the S8050 transistors, and it has the standard diode, RGB LED light, and the Hall sensor. That's the main, and then 510 ohm metal. It has metal film resistors, and then R2 and R3 5.1 kilo ohm. See, it's so weird. They use a 510 and a 5.1K. Probably you could see. Look at this. This is interesting. They're calling the Hall sensor is A3144, but they're calling the package TO-92, and that's the bigger like, it looks bigger. It's not the same. It's just weird that this is different. No, what a waste. This thing won't even focus. It's thinner. It's just different. It's not the standard. The TO-92 we've seen our whole lives. Okay, let's have a Sparky break. Where did it go? I had a little Sparky thing I wanted to show you guys. Where did that go? I don't even know. Oh, did it fall on the ground? It fell on the ground, I think. Okay. Alright, let's just get this. 18 minutes. This is... I'm sorry. Okay, here's the other thing is... Oh my god. Okay. I don't blame you if you are upset with this. This is ridiculous. I can't do anything with this tablet. What do people do to get the videos to look so good? Okay, so here's a bunch of, I think I got this off Amazon, but it's a bunch of, I have all those different kinds of magnet wire. And then here's a bunch where you can just make your own transformers. And I wanted to make my own oscillator and make it for this. Oh god, for this, I think I just need to have, I want to make my own little, I found a microwave that has a smaller, it's amazing. Like, all of them look like this size, but for some reason I got this other microwave that must have been like a 500 watt microwave. No, that's too low. Is 700 watts the lowest microwave you guys have seen? Anyway, it's so much smaller. So I think I need 4 or 5 thousand volts DC, and then the heater, and then I can have a little microwave gun. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry this has taken so long. We're gonna have to. I should have. I don't want to like do stuff and then have it. Um. You know what? Okay, just hang in there. And I'm rusty. Let's just say I'm rusty because I'm getting back into it. And I've been painting. Here's a picture of the painting. You know, there's a picture of the painting. The Venn diagram of painting people and electronics people barely probably touch. So, yeah, it's um, it's interesting that I really do like electronics a lot. I've liked electronics a lot, but why is the screw missing on that? Okay, I'm sorry about this. The next one is we're gonna go back to the um, I just want to hook this up and see if this works. Okay, so yeah, let's just hook this up and solder this. Um, yeah, so um, we're gonna go back to the laundry thing because that is the lighting is so much better there. I can't believe I found this. I knew it was here. It's like I don't throw away anything. Oh yeah, no, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not stalling, but I wanted to bring this up with you guys and have you comment on this. Okay, is this? I used the lead one. I got the window open. I don't. I've put so many substances in my body over the years. I don't even give a crap. I'm not worried about it. Lead is not a gas. You guys, come on. Okay, so product contains tin, copper, and silver and rosin. Look at this. It says electrical. I'd rather not use lead, but the thing is I think lead. Let's just try to at least get something on here. Um, so they have it situated. I guess the best teacher is just looking at the visual thing because they're Chinese people. Is that right? Is that racist to say something like that? Chinese people? No, they're Chinese people, just like American people. But the point is, they can show you. You can. That's the beauty of electronics. It's just like the language of love. You you don't need. You could meet a French woman or a French guy or German or. I'm listening to something that said a lot of English is Germanic. I like language stuff for some reason. It says English is Germanic, but it borrowed a lot from French, and I was trying to learn some French. See, I have the little hands thing. See, this is just ridiculous. Can you guys even there? And of course, we got these hills out there. Okay, let's get some soldering. Yeah, let's actually do some soldering after 24 minutes. But I have to do the prologue. Um, yeah, you know what? Let's just have to do them on the washer. I don't care. But it works so much better. And fire extinguishers in there. Okay, so that's the first wire and the second wire. I put these wires on here and we'll just try to get this working. I have I easily have 100 projects. If you looked at all the stuff I have and all the different things that the kits, and I have a whole box of kits. And just because I'm doing the painting, which probably won't amount to anything. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, as you look on TikTok and Instagram, there are so many people painting, so many talented people, but so many people just paint um, landscapes and portraits. Like what kind of portrait do you really like to have in your house, or what kind of landscape? I mean, yeah, people are gonna be like, "Whoa, we don't want Sharkus in there," but I don't know. It's so weird. I think that art supplies are so cheap, and so many people are talented that it's just so easy to buy art supplies and make art that but I'm not making any money off electronics either. All, I have this interest in art. Oh wow, that seems a lot hotter than I. Okay, so potentially I got that. You know what is is cringy as the laundry room is? It's better, even though. I mean, you can kind of see. Okay, so let's just try to. I mean, it's like the more videos I make and get back in the swing of things, I have a TV that we need to take apart. The screen's broken, but what we can do is plug it in and then take the back off and just see if we can get some voltages. This bar outlet is the most annoying bar outlet ever. You guys, you think that I make up stuff. I don't know where I get this. It has two outlets that are always on. Then it has a control one, and it has some other ones. It's the weirdest bar outlet. Oh god damn, darn it. Okay, this is just so frustrating. Why is it? See, this bar outlet, it's like you have to have things, like you think that I make up this stuff. Like, I swear I live in this world that you're like, the problems are so weird. It seems like I make this stuff up. Like, I'm serious. This bar outlet, this is how weird Indiana is, and this is why my life is. I cannot get a job because of the way I am, and Indiana's conservative. This is how ridiculous Indiana is. So the power company sent us this bar outlet in a package with stuff, but you have to have stuff. It's like you have to have each thing on in a row to make the other outlet work. How dumb is that? That is so stupid. Why did they? It's like over engineered. Like Fran would say, that's over engineered. That's ridiculous. Make the bar outlet work. Make it fuse. Put a fuse in it. Put a spike blocker. Look, it won't even work because I have to. Like, I should make a. It'll be like Big Clive, because he always takes apart stuff like that. Why won't this work? Oh, okay. We're gonna get something. Okay. Okay, so now I got the hall sensor. Now we don't need the extra light. Okay. So if it's right here, I'm positioning it where it should be. I mean, I could watch the video, this is kind of a cool thing, just like the drum thing that I ended up like this drum thing. I like anything with light and sound. I just do. But of course, I like Sparky and like lasers, like all anything that it doesn't. Okay, it's supposed to keep as you move the position the hall sensor around. The whole idea is it's supposed to really get crazy, and I don't know why it's not. See, don't let it go for 5 seconds. I guess 5 seconds is a long time if you're sitting here playing with it. Oh my god, you guys, 30 minutes. I'm sorry. We're gonna get. See, I have the hall sensor and I'm moving it around, and that's not. Obviously, that's not the way the kit's supposed to be designed, but you know what? We could just make the other one or something. But the whole idea is it's supposed to get like. Oh shit. Oops, sorry. I shouldn't swear. Well, you guys are adults. I wish. What am I doing? What is it doing? So, that's an electromagnet. It has 2 transistors. It has the hall sensor. But it's supposed to. Why is it now is acting weird? I don't understand what just made it. You know, I should just make the other one. Why is it hitting the bottom of the thing? It's very delicate, and you just it's like I feel like I'm playing with the Rector set or Legos. Okay, we should cut this, and then we will go and maybe I should just make the other one. Why is it? It's kind of wanting to work. Yeah, so it has a magnet and the electromagnet, 2 transistors, and the hall sensor, and then as the magnet moves. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so yeah, okay, so pro tip. So, have you guys noticed people saying that now? Pro tip, you would want to maybe glue that. Yeah, so it has these little stoppers on it. You know, you could maybe put, instead of the RGB, put Christmas lights in there, or use Christmas ones, and make this into like a little tree. I don't see how the hall sensor over here, I don't see what they're talking about. Maybe just like with the drum kit, I have a second one, and maybe the second one will just work better because I make mistakes, and then I can. What's difficult about this is like if you had a circuit board with a bunch of stuff in it, you put the stuff in it, and it's you. Anytime you have something moving, it's like an extra dimension, not the light, but when you have something moving, it's like another dimension of where it can get. I like it. It would be. I think it would be cool to have like the Christmas lights. I mean, it was like it's August 9th, but um, so the hall. Oh wait, okay. The hall sensor is supposed to be that way, but I'm holding it up higher. I don't know where it. Okay, we got to cut this off. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I was frustrated in the beginning. I just need to just keep making videos because it's like I have all these projects. Like I still have this 400 volt. See, I don't think it's gonna break. Are they scaring us? You know what we could do is I have the it's hard to get to those, but we could test the temperature. I have the temperature thing. It's hard to get to those if they're overheating. I still have the 400 volt capacitor pink thing. I still have all my projects. I just want to get back into it. Where was the other thing that I wanted to show you? The Sparky. Did it fall? What's in here? Oh yeah, okay. Oh my god, I'm sorry it's so long. But look at this. Okay, this is I took this out of a TV, and you might have seen the top of it, but it has a bunch of medium gauge wire together wrapped around for like a primary, and then it has each one of these is very thin wire. So this is some kind of high voltage converter, but what's really interesting is for the primary they just used a bunch of um, strands of medium gauge wire, because remember how if something's high frequency, the current or something goes to the edges of it. So instead of using a thick piece of solid copper, I mean, that's brilliant. They used a bunch of, I've seen this in stuff. One microwave I saw this in, where they make the primary out of a bunch of small, because I guess that's called the skin effect, right? So if you use a solid, you could the same amount of copper, but instead of using a solid, thicker gauge wire, use a bunch of small ones, and you might have more control or more efficiency or more saturation to the core or whatever. But yeah, so this was in a TV, a plasma TV, so I don't know what the voltages are, but there's the primary, and then the secondary starts here, and then it's very fine level. It's got, so I was like fascinated by that because they keep making these transformers. Obviously it's like a high frequency when you change to have a higher frequency up to 30 kilohertz, but I think most of them run like 60 to 80 or something. It you just want to have it engineered in such a way that you use smaller stuff and less iron. It's really fascinating, I think. Here, what here, let's just have a little Sparky. I'm sorry, this video, if you hang in there, just just at least we're gonna make, here's Sparky. This is just got 2 AA batteries. Oh, Sparky. Okay, it's not gonna work that far. Oh god, it would be nice if it worked that far. I think if I put more voltage in, it will work that far. Okay. Yeah, I think this setup is just crap. We're gonna have to, I don't mind standing. Okay, sorry it's been so long. You guys are awesome. More videos, more electronic videos coming real soon from the laundry room.